Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Tess, Panama.
Tess, Panama, travel, corset maker.
Well, yeah. Anna and Tess lived with us for their lives.
You and your mom and your dad. And your
yeah,
brothers.
And my brothers. I had 2 brothers.
Right.
Yeah. And the thing that's interesting is that Mother met my dad at Rose Conrath's wedding in Cincinnati. They were married in Cincinnati.
And Rose is one of the 11.
And Rose was one of the 11. Now, Rose married Frank Conrath, and my mother married Joe Conrath. Mother met Joe at Rose and Frank's wedding.
Oh.
And then they
Sisters married brothers.
2 sisters married 2 brothers.
That was not uncommon in that era.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. And Frank Conrath was in the shoe business. He sold shoes, leather shoes during World War I. That was a very profitable game line.
Yeah, yeah.
So they made, and they had 2 children, Virginia and Francis.
Okay.
Now you know Virginia. She'd married Ted Stone, and they lived in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
yeah.
Sure.
Mickey knows her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ginger.
And Bill obviously
And then-
does. Excuse
and
me.
then the
Yeah.
Mooters. Do you know the Mooters? Or you've heard
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Mooter, Joe
Oh,
and
yeah.
Fran?
Oh, yeah.
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 But Bill knows them.
And they're kids. Yeah. They're in Cincinnati a lot too, the Mooters.
Mostly in Detroit.
Mostly in Detroit. Yeah. Oh yeah, they live in Detroit.
Yeah, yeah.
But they had visited, I know.
Well, Tony went to XU, Xavier University in
Oh,
Cincinnati.
that's right.
And that's how we got to know Tony.
Yeah, when he was
Tony.
going through
yeah.
school. Yeah. Yeah.
And he was at Jones' age, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. He and
Yeah, he
Edward
and
went
Edward,
through
yeah.
X at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tess was the corset specialist, and Frank Frisz. Frank was almost near your grandfather Joe's age.
Okay.
Frank Frisz is the only member of the family, I think, who was a college graduate. He went to Rose Poly
Oh, that's
and was an engineer.
engineering. Yeah.
And let's see if I don't think we have a picture of him. No, I don't think so.
Yesterday.
They had no children, and he died of a heart attack. And he was an engineer. And let's see, who else was there?
Was Frank married to that foreigner?
My mother was a high school graduate.
Uh-huh.
That was, and I think that's about the extent of the
Yeah.
education that the family had.
Yeah.
High school was pretty good back then. High school was like going to college back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Mother went to Oldenburg. Now, why she went to Oldenburg, I'll never know. But,
Well, that was a boarding school.
but it was a boarding school, and you know where it is in southern Indiana.
Sure.
And she would,
I think Fran and Ginger also
Fran
went to
and Ginger
Oldenburg.
went there. I was the only one that grew up that didn't go there.
Where'd you go? Where did you go?
I went to Catholic high school in Terre Haute.
Okay.
I was very modest.
Yeah.
Did you not want to go, or didn't have the opportunity?
I really didn't care about it. I didn't. Who wants to go down there?
Yeah.
I mean, at high school age, college age, yeah. High school, no.
Yeah.
I could walk to school.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a lot more fun to walk to school.
Really.
But anyway, let me see who else. Tess, Frisz, Anna, and Rose. Anna and Tess lived with us all their lives. Lived with Mother and Dad. So I knew them. Let me see, who else do we not have? I guess that's it. She was the corset specialist.
Well, you wrote a document several years ago about your memories of each aunt.
Oh yeah.
And I have that.
Oh.
Amy has it. Lois Brando has it too.
Okay. Well, then
So we
you've
have a
got,
good
you've
history.
got-
Yeah,
you've
we
got
do
that.
have a good history of the-
Okay.
pretty
Well,
much.
I guess that's about all.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
There were a lot of, one of the things about the family that's very interesting. Joe, and Frank wrote the girls, wrote the sisters every week. Every week. Both of them. And the family wrote back every week. And this is in the days before telephone and all
Yes.
that.
Oh, sure.
But they wrote newsy letters, what they were doing, or what they had for dinner,
Yeah.
and who did what to whom,
Yeah.
and they were really newsy little letters. But every week, the boys wrote their sisters, and I think that's rather remarkable.
It is
Yeah.
remarkable.
I
It is
for
remarkable.
Frank and Joe both, very faithful. And every Monday morning they had, I remember letters had come.
We probably look forward to them.
Oh, yeah. And then my mother, and of course there was Anna and Tess. So there were 3 girls in the family. They'd all, somebody take responsibility for answering back. And they wrote back. And I thought, I still think that's rather remarkable that the guys
yeah.
wrote their sisters every week.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that the family ties were really quite close.
Kept it strong. Yeah.
In our family, Mother met my dad at Rose Frisz's wedding. When she married Frank Conrath, and that's when Mother started dating my dad. And
How long did your dad live?
I think he was about 65. He died.
Died in Terre Haute.
Yeah, he had stomach. I think he had stomach cancer. I mean, we didn't know it at that time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That is-
let's see. What else can I tell you?
Were the pictures pretty accurate? Herman
Oh,
had
yeah.
some of the
Yeah.
notations. Was he?
Yeah.
Was he pretty good on his notes?
Now I did on one of these. I wrote down
Oh, gee.
so
Oh,
you'd have a record of who.
First row,
Oh,
second
great.
row.
Thank you.
That is
That's great.
That is perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we would always look at it, and there would be 5 or 6 people that
You would
we never
don't-
knew.
you
We
don't-
didn't
you
have-
never know who
Yeah.
were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause that's a continuum. Yeah.
Do you have a copy of that picture?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Okay.
All of my family,
That's Ceci right there.
my
Your
nephew,
dad's in there somewhere.
John has all of my family records, so I don't have them here. But yeah, these you had.
I think
Yes.
the engineer is in here. He's one of these 2 guys with a bow tie.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Which one is
Oh,
Frank?
which one is the
Which one's
engineer?
Frank? Which one's Frank? In
Oh,
here.
Frank Conrath is here,
Okay.
and this is the one Fred. Was it? Did I say Fred? Or this is Frank.
Frank.
Frank Frisz.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Frank. The 2 Franks are together.
Okay.
That's my dad. That's Ernest Meisel. He married. I've forgotten.
Who did Ernest marry?
Where is the list of the family names?
Here on the back.
Ernest. I think she died. Was that Anna? Oh, no.
Here's Ernest's
Ernest,
name.
yeah, Meisel. See, which one was Anna? I don't know.
It's
I
off.
don't- I don't have.
It's
I don't
off,
have it
yeah.
now.
Okay. Emma, come on, write it.
Oh, John Rutledge. I don't have it listed, so I think she died early.
Ernest, or Mrs. Ernest.
Margaret